The 7 deadly sins aren't found as a list in the Bible. They're a framework that helps expose the sins beneath the sins. This isn't about studying church tradition. It's about holding your life up to Scripture and asking one uncomfortable question. What does the way I live reveal about the condition of my heart? So join life coach Gary Holtz as he discusses the 7 deadly and asks the uncomfortable questions. Let's go.
Good morning and welcome back to the Northman Coaching's 7 Deadly Sins series. I'm your host, Gary Holtz. Today, we will be discussing the deadly sin of wrath. Today, we're looking at Proverbs 10, verse 18 through 19. And everybody says, I'm just being honest. No. Sometimes you're just being hateful. Listen to what Proverbs 10, 18 through 19 actually says. Whoever conceals hatred with lying lips and spreads slander is a fool. When words are many, sin is unavoidable, but the one who controls his lips is wise. Read that again. God isn't just listening to what comes out of your mouth. He's looking at what was living in your heart before you opened it. Let's start with the hatred. Hatred doesn't always scream. Sometimes it smiles. Sometimes it pretends everything is fine while quietly tearing someone's reputation apart behind their back. That's what Proverbs is talking about. A fake smile, a lying tongue, a poisoned heart. And then comes the slander. We live in a culture that has turned gossip into entertainment. People build entire social media accounts around exposing people. Friend groups that survive because someone always has someone else to talk about. Families split, churches divide, marriages fall apart, not because of fists, but because of words. And you know what's really terrifying? You can murder someone's character without ever laying a hand on them. One rumor, one little accusation, one careless comment, and then years of trust are gone. Just like that, gone. So then Solomon says something that should stop every one of us. When words are many, sin is unavoidable. Read that slowly. Not when bad words are many, just plain words. When words are many. Some of us don't need another opinion. We need another moment of silence. Every thought does not deserve a microphone. Every emotion does not deserve a Facebook post. Every offense doesn't require a response. Do you know why? Because wisdom knows when to speak, but maturity knows when to stay quiet. Some of the strongest people that I've ever met were not the loudest people in the room. They were the ones who had the self-control to keep their mouths shut when their emotions wanted to take over. Because once the words leave your mouth, you cannot call them back. It's like squeezing toothpaste out of the tube. You can apologize. You can regret it for sure, but you never get every bit of it back. Jesus once said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So stop blaming your mouth. Your mouth isn't the fucking problem. It is the messenger. If anger constantly comes out, it's because anger has been allowed to live inside. If gossip constantly comes out, it's because your heart enjoys feeding on other people's failures. If lies constantly come out, it's because the truth has become inconvenient. The tongue does not create the problem. It exposes it. So here is today's challenge. Before you speak, I want you to ask yourself, is this true? Is this necessary? Is this loving? And if the answer is no, then silence isn't weakness. It's wisdom. So remember, the way you look on the outside is a direct reflection of what's happening on the inside. So if your words constantly destroy, maybe it's time to let God rebuild your heart. And remember to stand firm, walk humbly, build the man, and lead the legacy. Guys, I will see you on Thursday, I will see you next Tuesday. Till then, keep looking in the mirror and have a good one, guys.